All right. Alrighty then. So it has been said, so it shall be done. Another week, another show, another night of action for you. The tour continues ad infinitum. Limp Bizkit joining the tour. The fuckery is at a massive all-time level, and we're just getting started. So welcome once again, you motherfucking bitches, to the Badlands. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the Hendersonville, Tennessee Badlands Tour Stop. Welcome to another night of some fuck-ass action. My name is Brian Benjamin Andrews, and the sound of the bell means it is official. We are on the air, and we are having these matches here tonight. Bull Nelson 6 looms like a giant shadow in the sky. The 6th Bull Nelson event, if you can even believe it. The little promotion that could. By God in heaven, Bull Nelson 6 in 2 calendar weeks. So much to do. The stakes have risen to an unprecedented level. And that's what we're getting into to kick things off. The 14th Kings Road League match. 24 of the top superstar challenger picks.
It's not over until I win.
What? It's not over until I win. Who the is that your music? Is that your I bet you whoever's fucking music this is, your all-time record in NXT and otherwise is like 24 and like 49. You are nobody. Or you're one half of the women's tag team champions. Who fucking knows? Who knows about that? I know something about women's tag team wrestling. We'll get into that later. But this is the Kings Road League. Oh man, these 24 knocked down to 20 wrestlers are starting to fucking sweat, man. You're trying to save face up until Bull Nelson 6. The final league play match is coming in just 2 short weeks. This is our 14th official fall in the double round robin. Jon Moxley and Ric Flair. You see Moxley take down Flair up in that. Now Moxley and Flair both 1-1 in the league. This is the rubber match. One of these men will be branded a winner and will continue on to more action. One of these men will be labeled a loser and may be taken out of action entirely, indefinitely in their quest for the King of Games. Snuffed out. Tonight could be one of those nights. And then moving. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Our next match, some divisional action because we got to get it done, brother. We got to get it done. Multi-Universal Championship division. Well, the winningest man in that division is Ludwig Kaiser by default or by fate. It is his destiny now in a high-profile match, one-on-one against Bret the Hitman Hart, a former 2-time Global Sport champion, $1 million fucking recipient, one-fourth of the winningest factional champions in this league's history, the Hart Foundation, the Hart family fucking running wild, Bret Hart, the Hitman, one of the best of all time, self-proclaimed the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And unlike so many jabroni-ass motherfuckers out there, Bret Hart has held up through eras, through generations, league after league, division after division. And my man Bret Hart, eyeing the next shot at Omen Osborne of the Multi-Universal Championship. Our main event. Yes, finally Ludwig Kaiser is in action against Bret Hart. Finally it has happened. Our main event tonight could be for the final time in a long time. This is to the death, and it might be the death of the Women's Tag Team Championships. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, their 6th championship defense of the Women's Tag Team titles. Man, they've been dropping deuces on these belts since about January, December last year. They have one loss among them in almost one calendar year. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley made it their mission to make a mockery out of the Women's Tag Team division here in Global Sport Council, and really just trying to fucking what? Poke fun at us? Poke fun at us? Well, congratulations to them. They've made us look like fools and idiots. But in the meantime, there are dozens, if not hundreds, of women's tag teams and women that want to be in tag teams and women that want to compete and have something to fucking do. But these bitches, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, are making a mockery of the motherfucking division. They've effectively killed it. Like I said, this is their 6th championship defense. This will be their 10th match in a row. They are 9-0. 9-0 as a tag team, by the way. An incredible run. If they win, I'm discontinuing the women's tag team titles. We are deactivating the division. If Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley win, they're gonna get what they want. And it's under duress, but I can't fucking stand to look at Liv Morgan's dumbass face. And that's a big old crutch of it. And the second one is these two fucking broads have done nothing but run down my fucking show the whole time. And if they gotta continue to win, and by the way, they're 9-0. They got like 2 pinfall victories. They have like 2 legitimate falls. They find anything that they can do to fuck a fall. Well, this match is unfuckwithable. It is Extreme Rules. It is Tornado Style. 2-on-2 against former women's tag team champs Stephanie McMahon Helmsley and China. Yes, they represented Deep Generation X in this league so long ago, but in my world, in my reality, somehow, someway, they remain friends. And Triple H didn't end up marrying the boss's daughter and stay with China after it all or something. I don't know. But no matter what happened, Joni's not dead. Joni wasn't fucked up. And these two got on. And I know that's kind of fucked up to fanfic, but they did good, man. They're not just one time, they're 2-time women's tag team champions. They got a great thing going, and man, I'm rooting for them because the victory by McMahon, Helmsley, and China means the women's tag team division will roll on. What are we gonna do, man? We will see. Sweating like a motherfucker in his goddamn shack in Scuff City. Happy to bring you the motherfucking violence here tonight. Simulcast from my fucking office here in Scuff City, USA. I'm happy to bring you this action here in Hendersonville. This may or may not be Jeff Jarrett's third building shelter that we're running out of Hendersonville. Big ups to Jeff Jarrett, by the way. All right. It should have been him. It should have been him at the finale getting the King of Games. Hey, man, we're going to see what goes down. But right now, we got action in the King of Games division. This is the 14th Kings Road League match. A rematch from the last show, Jon Moxley versus Ric Flair. We ran it. It was nice. Man, Ric Flair, 78 years old, is getting it going. He's starting to throw some clotheslines, man, that'll about make your dick spin. And Jon Moxley's learning all about that. Jon Moxley did get the win last time. We're going to run it back because both of these men now in this league are 1 win, 1 loss. We're going to run it back because one man has to be labeled a winner and one man has to be labeled a loser. And one thing Global Sport Council does not fuck with is losers. One of these 2 men will be branded, maybe forever, as a fucking loser. Let's get into it. Actually, man, before we get into it, and I know I gotta make this look better. Moxley's 2-2. Flair. Jesus Christ. Moxley's 2-2. Flair is 4-4. Yeah, this is definitely the first match. This is definitely the curtain jerker here tonight. Moxley and Flair. 31 world championships between them, you know what I'm saying? We wanted Marissa and Madison. Well, just like Flair got in the early 90s, maybe you can start the We Want Madison and Marissa chants. Oh, fuck. Well, here he comes. Oh, yeah. Oh. Did you come upon that man? He was bleeding in his hand. All right. This guy's really cool, but I fucking hate him. Introducing first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, he went in tonight at 237 pounds. John Moxley. And I think I gave Moxley about a 17-second John last time. I'm sure that was the juice that gave him the fucking win last time. Two titans of the industry here. One titan. Moxley ain't no titan. I've been listening through Moxley's autobiography this week, and I can see how the Marks would like it. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm sure he's a fucking, you know what I'm saying? All right. His opponent, fighting out of Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in tonight at 246 pounds, he is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And depending on who you ask, Ric Flair is either a 16, 18, or 21-time World's Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. That's, of course, dispersed across the NWA, WCW, and WWF. You like him deep down. How was the Brett book, though? The Brett book is one of the greatest books of all time. We'll get to that. Bret Hart's book is 100 times as good as Moxley's book. Let me put it to you like that. And when I listen to a little bit of more Mox, Commissioner, you'll get the first impersonation. He thinks he's so cool, does Moxley. Good God Almighty. Oh, it's happening. Moxley and Flair 2. The 14th Kings Road League match. One fall to a finish. Standard rules apply, at least through the league play. This is stage 2 of the double round robin league play here. When we take 20 down to 16 after pulling Nelson 6 in just a couple of short weeks, we will begin a triple elimination tournament. The screws are starting to get turned here. You're going to fight your guts out to stay in it. Flair, are you looking for a tag? What is he doing? Up over the top with a shoulder block. Woo! Yeah, Flair's been throwing his body around this year. You see the clotheslines, you see the cross-body blocks. Now, Ric Flair had about the worst cross-body block in the business coming off the top, but he's utilizing his body. And there's a late 1 count by the Nature Boy. Utilizing his body a lot. And there's no room in this league for a chicken shit heel. I will say that. You're gonna have to come with all cylinders. Because, my friends, this is quick action, this is rough action, this is hard action. And Flair, maybe for the first time in his career since like 1979, he's gonna have to wrestle a shoot style. There's a headlock takeover by Moxley. He's wrenching back on Flair. I think Flair's okay. I'm sure he'd love to think of an escape, but he can't. All right, to a knee, to a vertical base, switching it up. Moxley might be testing out the strength of the 78-year-old Nature Boy. Taking that headlock, what's he gonna do? Gonna shove off Flair. And a clothesline note, spun around and a kick. Flair, a deft movement, back to a neutral position. That was, man, almost a show-off maneuver. And you got these guys tangling up. Moxley's like, where the fuck did that come from? Flair's like, oh no, I'm about to do the job on you, Mox. Both these men in this league, 1 win, 1 loss. We might be, oh, there's a clothesline by Mox. All right, he fucking whiffed it. He fucking whiffed it, folks. Trying to recover from the embarrassment with a suplex. There's that cross body. He's got his arms up and everything. A hard-ass shot into the pin. Well, fucking count it, Jane. Moxley out at 2, and I think he was a little too comfortable with that 2 count. Flair loading up. He might want that discus clothesline. He smashed him with it. Look at the impact. Here it comes. Bam! Bam! Well, fuck, smack it on him. Maybe the knockout shot. Moxley, his head is out, man. Moxley's out at 2. It's a matter of time. Moxley's block just got knocked. You know what I'm saying? And I know he fancies himself some deathmatch wrestler, some kind of hard-nosed fucking, roughneck. All right, he ain't no. Jane Doe's had a bad week. Jane Doe's had a bad 3 years. Jane Doe's had a bad 3 years, my friend. I'm sorry. It's not nice. She's not. It's not nice that I'm not being nice. It's not nice that Jane Doe sucks so fucking hard. Quick roll up by Moxley. Jane Doe taking 4 calendar seconds to start the pinfall. You were right there. You were watching it. Get the fucking bitch. Jane Doe has been fined $71,000. $71,000 for that. It's fucking one-on-one. Nice cross body block by the Nature Boy. He ain't holding the pin. Maybe he should have pressed. Looking to close up fast on Moxley. Not fast enough. There's a front elbow counter. Moxley coming out of the corner. Trying to push around the Nature Boy. He's still firing on 6 cylinders, Daddy. Big clothesline opportunity. Rolled out. That was a clutch escape. That was a clutch evasion, rather, by John fucking Moxley, if I may. He got him again. He got him again. Moxley, you're a fucking sucker. Flair, he's updated the game plan. Another 2 count. There ain't gonna be much more of that. If he smacks this discus clothesline, it's over. Bow! Oh, what a duck! Just at the last second! I thought he had it! Oh, Moxley! Moxley, what an escape! What an escape by Moxley! He might be looking for the 30 beads. No, the paradigm shift! Popped old man right on the noggin with it! Snapped it out of nowhere. He'll get to it. There you go. There you go, Flair. Don't be pissed, John. John Moxley, we just crossed the 5-minute mark of this match. 5 minutes elapsed. John Moxley's been getting dinged on for the last 3 of these 5 minutes. Yeah, he may have hit a finisher. Look at this Swiss death uppercut by Ric Flair. Well, he ain't taking these steroids for nothing. Got him up on his shoulders. I can't even imagine what Ric Flair was thinking. And there's a second paradigm shift. Double arm. DDT into the pin. I don't think we'll see a rope break here. Into the pin. Flair, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Hey, Flair gave about all he had, apparently. Watch this, man. Boom! Flair's using his body good. He's using his body good. Flair coming in with like a body strike mentality. Moxley needed that bad. He needed it real bad. Flair gave up. Watch this discus clothesline. Boom! About broke the stream, it did. Moxley all but out, man. He was able to just roll through. I think Flair may have been a little too confident in that cover. But when you're moving like that, I guess you gotta be a little confident, right? Maybe trap the far arm. Maybe trap the far arm, Flair. I just got him on his shoulder like he's gonna do some kind of fucking huge Death Valley driver or something. He ain't need to do that. You left yourself open. That's 2 times with the double arm DDT. A paradigm shift by John Moxley takes it in his favor. The winner of this match, 5 minutes, 36 seconds elapsed by way of pinfall. John Moxley. Gotta give it up to Moxley. He weathered the storm, man. He came back. Old Faithful, man. That's the power of a finisher right there. You know, we see these motherfuckers ending their match with a back suplex counter or this and that. Look at Jon Moxley taking it with the finish. It took two, but Flair got taken out. Congratulations to Jon Moxley. 3.5 stars, says our intrepid reporter, fucking Dave Meltzer. I wonder how Dave Meltzer's summer's been. You know, Dave Meltzer made it into the intro videos of this league in a new era. We don't see Dave Meltzer wrestle. You know what I mean? I wonder what that's all about. Oh, sorry. I need to fucking not do this just yet. Yeah, 3.5 stars, says Dave Meltzer. I'm going to give this one a 49%. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it's not breaking the bank for me, but it was a good-ass match. And maybe the standard of Global Sport Council is starting to settle in. This was a great one-fall contest. I will say that. Jon Moxley, who's looking a little bit like diminished Paul Levesque right here. But pretty good. Pretty good. Moxley needed that bad. He may have secured his place in the 16-man triple elimination tournament with that victory. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and move on to our next contest. It's not Kevin Owens. I want to wish Kevin Owens all the best of luck in his return since SummerSlam. He's the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. I think that's pretty cool. Let's get our next match loaded up. The Axios. Sweat on my nose, just like pow. You know what I'm saying? Kaiser and Bret Hart. Now, Ludwig Kaiser is undefeated in his Global Sport Council career, undefeated in the Multi-Universal Championship division. He's got 1 win, 0 losses. Good for him. He's going 1-on-1 against Bret the Hitman Hart. 17 wins, 15 losses, 1 draw. Well over 1,000 points all time for the Hitman, a 2-time Global Sport champion, part of the all-time winningest factional champions of all time, the Hart family themselves. Ludwig Kaiser, a victory tonight. A victory tonight will be massive because, my friends, this multi-universal championship division, all of this is a vehicle, all this is a scheme, man. This is a road to get a match at Full Nelson 6, a high-level, high-marquee match. Omen Osborne, his 7th championship defense of the multi-universal title, looms. One of these two men could very well be the next challenger for that title. And when you look at the far future and you see what the multi-universal championship is going to mean, this, my friends, is marquee action. It's Taz! It's Taz! Survive if I let you. This is, the Imperium music is way better than the Gunther new music, I will say that. The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall inside the Multi-Universal Championship Division. Approaching the ring first, fighting out of Germany somewhere. He's the son of Axel Dieter, all-time German fucking promoter. So I know he's fighting out of Germany. I don't know if he's from fucking Berlin or Schwarzville or whatever it is. But he weighed in tonight at 256 pounds. The svelte, the slender, the powerful, the smooth Ludwig Kaiser. Who was the other guy with Gunther and Ludwig? That'd be Giovanni Vinci. And he's back to his old persona in TNA. It's not Giovanni Vinci, it's something else. I mean, he was good too. But man, you hit on something with Kaiser, didn't you? And it's like, you can say, well, fuck, what do you got him being the El Grande Americano for? What is this bullshit? And like, I agree with you. But no one could have pulled that motherfucker off like Ludwig Kaiser. He speaks Spanish. Holy cow. Chad Gable wasn't going to learn no Spanish. And I don't know who Ludwig Kaiser is, traveling around with these days. You know what I'm saying? Well, Bret Hart can tell you about some road travel, that's for sure. All right. His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in tonight at 244 pounds, Hitman, Bret Hart. Bret Hart is a 7-time World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. He is a 2-time Global Sport Council Champion. Member of the greatest faction in factional division history. Bret Hart is a top 20 all-time competitor in this fucking league, man. We're fighting for a shot. We're fighting for a shot to challenge Omen Osborne for the multi-universal title. This one is on, Daddy. This one, hey, Daddy, this one's on. All right, Brian. Yeah, we gonna do another match, baby. Yeah, we gonna do another match, Daddy. But right now, I gotta go to bed, man. I can't. Yeah, we gonna tear it up. We gonna tear it up, man. That's right, Rick. That's right, Rick. We're gonna talk about more cities that we've been to. I'm sorry. These two technical wizards, man, jockeying for position, and of course it's gonna be Ludwig Kaiser. What is that? A springboard crossbody by Ludwig Kaiser. My bullshit Geiger counter just fucking spiked. I don't fucking think so, Ludwig Kaiser. I don't fucking think so. All of a sudden, Global Sport Council, aka me, I would like to apologize for not paying attention to the multi-universal division. Multi-universal is one word, Kanish. One word. Multi-universal is one word. But I will say, I will say sorry. I will say sorry. We've got this whole big plan. The multi-universal title is up at Full Nelson 6. And then the multi-universal championship is absorbing the ECW championship. So it's kind of a big fucking deal. Omen Osborne, not just last year's Rookie of the Year, is a top 10 competitor all time. He's a phenom that held 3 championships simultaneously. And when I say Omen Osborne's waiting for his next challenger, that should be a big deal for just about 175 people immediately. So I do apologize. I've only had one multi-universal divisional match all year, and it was won by Ludwig Kaiser. Too sweet. That can stay. I like that. Now Ludwig Kaiser, man, as I'm fucking going off the La La Land, I digress. Has been tar painting Bret the Hitman Hart. Kaiser, he might be low number. What has he got, like that, little cradle DDT thing? I fucking hate that move. It is effective. A nice series on Hitman. There you go. I was confident Bret Hart was going to kick out of that. All right, you did your shit, Ludwig Kaiser. You are a good wrestler, Ludwig Kaiser. This mark-ass, trick-ass crowd in Hendersonville, Tennessee, USA. Mark-ass, trick-ass, dumb-ass crowd. Come back, fight forever chance. 3 minutes have elapsed in this match. 3 minutes so far. And these dumb-ass, mark-ass, trick-ass fans in Hendersonville, Tennessee, USA, trying to talk about fight forever. Bret Hart is a 60-minute man. We are 1/20th of our way towards that. Now, if you can get past Bret Hart's 60-minute limit, now we can talk about some fight forever. In the meantime, 3:33 in, Bret Hart's taking it. Oh man, it was a nice comeback by Bret Hart. You seen it was cascaded with a very nice pile driver. Put him in the sharpshooter. The most devious and controversial move in Global Sport Council seasons 4 and 5. We don't see it a lot in a new era. Hey, he didn't tap instantly. Now put him in it again, Bret. Put him in it again. And you see Bret, man, he might even got some. Oh, what a kick! What a kick by Bret Hart. The lights have gone out. What are we doing here? Wait a second. It's Gunther. It's Gunther. Gunther's made his way to Hendersonville. Gunther is on the Badlands tour. Oh no, in the chair. Bret Hart blocks it. Fuck him. Fuck him forever. Gunther coming in. Oh, thanks. Wow, you really did something. Bret Hart going after him. No, he says, no, I'm fine. Yeah, get rid of that chair, John Doe. Gunther, fuck. Oh, my God. Fuck you, Gunther. Fuck you, Gunther. Ran into the referee. Jawbreaker counter. Bret Hart, that's why he's one of the best ever, man. He's getting through the fall to Raw. He's getting through the bullshit. Keeping the attack, keeping the advantage on. Ludwig Kaiser up in the second row, going for the trademark elbow. Springboard again by Kaiser. Nice evasion and back into it. This match continues at a competitive level. And Bret Hart keeping that competition heavy. Ludwig taken down to the mat again. He will roll to the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, not a forfeit. I'm saying he's escaping. I'm saying he's running away. Yeah, I'm saying he's trying to take a powder. Is what I'm trying to say. Bret Hart back on the attack, still on the attack. Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser made it all the way to roll outside of the ring, but he still hasn't made it to his feet. Ludwig Kaiser may have been running some shot. There's a nice kick. He'll go back in the ring. A nice reset for Ludwig. Oh, maybe. No, he's going to keep it going to the top rope. He'll fly. A blockbuster. What the hell? Flipping neck breaker from the top rope to the floor. Precision connection by Ludwig Kaiser on the Bret Hart. And an air raid crash on those same mats. You see, it's just a half-inch thick. Ludwig Kaiser, is he going to take it back inside of the ring? Come on, guys, we're getting sloppy here. Ludwig Kaiser, you dirty son bitch. There's a European uppercut right to the back of the head. What'd you think he knocked him out? No, he's going to the top rope. Anything he can do to a prone heart. Elbow drop miss from the top of the floor. Ludwig Kaiser flying too close to the sun. This motherfucker thinks he can do anything. Bret Hart standing again. Ludwig Kaiser laying down again. The count has been reset, even though Ludwig Kaiser did not go inside of the ring and back out. It's a fucking quirk with these referees, and I don't appreciate that. Ludwig deserves this. He deserves to get his ass beat. We put Ludwig Kaiser on. We didn't put Gunther on. Ludwig Kaiser is supposed to be a man on his own, able to do something on his own. Instead, you got Gunther coming out here with a chair. Man, all it did was delay the proceedings. Bret Hart still standing tall. Man, this is becoming a fight. Kaiser, a lung blower outside of the ring. And I don't know, honestly, I don't know who that hurt more. Maybe Bret Hart, but Ludwig Kaiser just took a dump-ass bump on the mats outside. A half inch, and it's solid over concrete. To the top rope again, and Ludwig, man, come on, just stop it. Kaiser will fly. Okay, this time, he got the elbow drop from the top rope to the inside of the ring. Going for the pin. It's up to you, Bret. Can he stay in? He's in. Let's go. Let's go, Bret. Bret deserves this after the bullshit. Can't just wrestle straight up one-on-one. Nakamura reverse suplex style into the pin. Bret Hart does not look good. Can he get it? No. That was the finishing maneuver right there. That reverse suplex. Yeah, Bret Hart's face told it. Bret Hart's face told the story there. Now we had an impressive back and forth contest. Tit for tat, this for that. Mine for yours. A hold for a hold. A shot for a shot. Kaiser bringing it. Look at this. From the top rope. This wasn't the fall. Those elbow drops. He played it hard. He played it fast. Bret Hart was game through the whole thing. I will give him that. Gunther came. I don't know if we're going to see Gunther come in with this stupid interference. Ultimately, it did nothing. It did give Ludwig Kaiser an advantage. It spilled to the outside. Well, let's see. Whoa, we're up. Wow, that's how far back we are with the pile driver. That's like 3:33 in. It's an 8-minute match, guys. We've already been in replay for 45 seconds. Come on. Yeah, the fight did spill outside, and an incredible amount of damage was done to Bret Hart on the outside. Now Kaiser, man, he did a lot of damage to himself on the outside too. But he was able to roll it in, an elbow drop off the top, and then from behind with the reverse suplex, saved him Shinsuke Nakamura. Look at Bret Hart's fucking face here. Ooh! He's going like this. Ooh! Ooh! Did not land good. The winner of this match in 8 minutes, 21 seconds by way of pinfall, Ludwig Kaiser. We need Brian Benjamin Andrews versus Gunther. Nope. No thanks. Gunther's doing other things and I'm really happy for him. He showed up. Fuck that. I ain't with it. I'm not going to reward Gunther with an opportunity to wrestle one of the greatest professional wrestlers in the world today, Brian Benjamin Andrews. I'm not going to give him an opportunity to what sneak one on the old founder, and all of a sudden he's in line for something when all he did was stumble bum into the ring and get gamed by Bret Hart. Fuck that. And if I was Ludwig Kaiser, I wouldn't be happy that Gunther interfered either. The look on his face says, I'm glad I won. But man, Gunther needs to stay out of my fucking business. 4 stars out of 5 from the commission. 4 out of 5 by Dave Meltzer. I don't even know what words I'm saying anymore. Dave Meltzer giving 4 out of 5. Amazing match. And I gotta tell you, as far as back and forth action goes, as far as like, man, 2 guys really going for it. I'm gonna give it to this one. I think it was better than the first match. I think it was better than Moxley versus Flair. I'm gonna give this one personally a 69%. I'm gonna give this one a 69%. And I'm gonna say that it was real good. I'm gonna say it was a real good one. And what separates this from matches that could be considered even better? Gunther. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this to Gunther. Nobody said, boy, I sure wish Gunther was on Global Sport Council so we could see him on this show. Boy, we should really give Gunther a fucking match in Global Sport Council. You know who said that? Nobody said that. Gunther, you come on this show, in particular, and try to fuck with the destiny of a man trying to make his own legend? A man trying to tell his own story? Stay the fuck out of my business, Gunther, and you and I will remain friendly. I don't want any problems with you. And as I should actually say it, you don't want any problems with me. And let's just leave it at that. And Gunther, you continue on your life amicably. I'll see you on down the line. I'll see you on the fucking circuit. Stay the fuck off my show. You said it last week. Did you send Gunther? Did you send Gunther to this show? You said last week. Now I don't remember And I am sorry about that, but I'm in BBA mode right now. Did you fucking send Gunther to the ring to fuck with my match here? Is that what you did? And I say, oh, we want BBA versus Gunther? Is this how you're trying to push your agenda? Commissioner Brandon? Is that how you push your agenda, Commissioner Brandon? Don't. I'm already wrestling Danhausen. I don't know what else the fucking world wants from me. Who's gonna make it? Who's the next one to make it off my back? Danhausen! Oh. I closed out my WordPress the other day. The last week I was live, I had 18 views on my WordPress site over the last 7 days it was alive. So I want to say thank you so much. And now who's the next to jump on my back? You see why it's funny? You see why it's funny, my friends? We got a main event. We got a main event tonight. We got a main event to do, Bo's show. And look, I'm going to be real. No matter what happens tonight, this is the last time for a long time we're going to see these fuck-ass women's tag team championships on the line. All right? That's what I'm saying. Let me get Helmsley up in here. Let me get China up in here. Let me get Liv Morgan up in here. Let me get Rhea Bloody Ripley up in here. This is our match. This is our main event of the evening. Tornado tag, but that only tells half the story. The other half is this is no holds barred. This is extreme rules. This is to the death. The death of what? The death of the Women's Tag Team Championship could be held live here at the Badlands Tour. Hendersonville, Tennessee might be the witnesses to a funeral. The Women's Tag Team division, my God, for 5.5 calendar years, year over year, season over season, era over era, that Global Sport Council has put on competition with stakes, with competitors, with teams, with ideas, with stories that you'd never see anywhere else in the world or the universe beyond. And these two fucking mark-ass, trick-ass bitches, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and yeah, they're both mark-ass bitches. Liv Morgan, I'm not even going to state the obvious, but Liv Morgan has been poisoned since the day she showed up on national television. And that's just the truth of the motherfucking matter. Rhea Ripley's got some altruist bones in her body. She's got some character in her real life soul. I don't want to get that twisted, but I'm talking about Global Sport Council because no matter what you do, here, there, and y'all, what you do right here in Global Sport Council is the only thing that matters here in Global Sport fucking Council. Yeah, Rhea Ripley, try to bring you on, make you a big star. Rhea Ripley talks a lot of fucking hot shit. But when the competition is hot, heavy, and real, Rhea Ripley's the first one to fold. Ask Rhea Ripley how her match at St. C11 went for the national title. Ask Claudio Castagnoli how tough that championship match was. Ask Rhea Ripley what it was like to get eliminated in the first round of the California Collective Invitational. Man, Rhea Ripley wishes she could do something good. Paired up with her girl, Liv Morgan, and apparently, Dominic Mysterio had enough dick for two because this is the version of Judgment Day that should have done rolled on. Damian Priest is all up in it. You know what I'm saying? We're having a good time. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, having a good time. They are the matriarchs. They are the women's tag team champions. All they've done is make a mockery of this division, of the idea of our World Tag Team Championship, our Women's World Tag Team Championship, and done nothing but disparage and try to deny the existence of this fucking list. I don't give a fuck how much merch money you get from WWE. The second, live in your bubble. Live in your motherfucking bubble. But the second you try to take that pinhole and try to pop mines, you done did yours first. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan might get exactly what they want, and that is the complete demolition of the Women's Tag Team Championship division. They don't give a fuck about these titles. They don't give a fuck about this league. They don't even carry the belts with them. If we don't catch them fast enough, they're gonna go out the entryway and not even wear the fucking things. They've been the champs all year, man. This is their 6th championship defense. I'm talking now, man. I'm talking now, man. Did you say? Oh, are you saying no that you didn't send Gunther? I believe you. I believe you, man. I'm on it. I'm talking about the Smoke Queen. Where the Kings bow down. Stephanie McMahon back in like 22, 23 came on back out to kick off the Paul Levesque era. You know what I'm saying? With this rock remix, it's like, look at me, I'm active and I'm cool again. I got the look at her go, lip skin go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening is a Tornado Tag Team Death Match for the Global Sport Council Women's Tag Team Championship. Approaching the ring first from Stamford, Connecticut, USA. She wins tonight at, oops, I'm gonna be the one to reveal it to you, 174 pounds, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. Her and her soon-to-be introduced partner, China. Two-time. I hope she keeps the bazooka for this match. But don't, hey, just like most other people, I'd probably let my load go and my bazooka a little prematurely dealing with China too. If you catch my sexual innuendo, if you know what I'm saying. Her partner weighing in tonight at 217 pounds, the ninth wonder of the world, China. And some time ago, about 4 calendar years ago, here in Global Sport Council land, China and Stephanie McMahon got back together under the DX auspice, and it was a fun time. D-Generation X has been officially disbanded in this league. Somehow, some way, China and Steph, still buddies, still partners, ready to get it go. And this is fucked. This is fucked. Here come the chick. They don't have the titles. Did I not ramble on in the intro long enough for someone to force these titles around their waist? There's no, this is my brutality. There is no, watch me. There's nothing. Nothing. This is JoJo ass shit, and it is on purpose. Yo, fuck that. Fuck that. I didn't do it. This match is on. It's for the tag team titles. What? Morgan? Trying to crab walk right out of the gate with a drop kick. If she's gonna crab anything, she should put that crab spray on her shit, because I'm calling her a bottom feeding trash bag. Hizzo! How about that one, Stephanie McMahon? This division deserves so much more respect. And I know that's a recurring theme, but at least up until now, we had a fucking division behind it. And we do try our best. It deserves so much more respect. And for nothing, not for nothing. Oh, God. There's a chair in the ring. There's a chair in the ring, and it's sitting up a little high on that mat. I think I saw some fucking explosion. Springboard by Liv Morgan, and she's just fucking everything up. There's a DDT by Chyna. Liv Morgan getting into the fray. Liv Morgan and Chyna. That's a powerhouse match I'd love to see one day. Oh, no! McMahon just exploded that chair. I don't know who she hit, but the explosion was large. We're trying to fight through it. There's some shrapnel. There's some shrapnel embedded in probably everybody. That was a disgusting explosion. I'm glad it wasn't a direct shot. And there's McMahon, look at it, taking down Rhea Ripley like a sleeper, but just like trying to smash on her. Liv Morgan taken down. There's a pinfall. Now count the fucking pin. Count the fucking pin, John. Count the fucking pin. John Doe, you have been fined $29,000 for your late count here in this main event title match. Fucking unbelievable. This action continues. All four ladies in the ring. There's an atomic drop right to the Cooch Grundle. Right to the Cooch Grundle. The Grundle Cooch. The perineum area of Rhea Ripley. And that is not a sexual innuendo reference. Man, that is a fucking biological, anatomical fucking call. That shit hurts, man. Why don't you take a big knuckle, like your kneecap, and jam it between your Liz eggs? No matter where it lands, your anus, your grundle, your gooch, your vulva, any of that. The bottom of your ball sack. Look at this body slam. Jesus! Driving Rhea Ripley in. And a pedigree to follow. We might have the end. No, look at this counter. Oh, that was clutched by Liv Morgan. They needed that. Chyna into a pinfall attempt. It's going to be cut off by Liv Morgan. Man, that could have been all she Rizzo right now. And it's funny. All Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan wanted to do was come and make a joke of this show and especially this fucking division. And consarn it if they didn't end up winning it all. There's a table introduced into the ring. A pinfall. You're not getting shit off of whatever you just did. Yeah. McMahon helps me to put a stop to it, but it's a good call. He's got 2 on one side of the ring. There's a flatliner. There's a flatliner, Commissioner, by Liv Morgan to retain the titles, to kill the titles. There's a riptide attempt on the big Chyna. Got her up and down. Jersey Codebreaker into the pin. It could be all she wrote to kill it off. Woo! Oh, what a shot. What a chance by Team Laia. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Shoulder breaker. Taking Liv Morgan out. Into the pedigree. Ripley bound to the Queen. Ripley is down to the pedigree. McMahon helps me to crown a new champion. No. Almost had new champions. Now the joke has gone too far. And Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley are at the end of their mission. Victory in this tag team death match. This don't have the flatliner anymore, it seems. She just did the flatliner. You don't have the flatliner. You definitely have the flatliner. I saw to that. I did 27 hours of work on your character for this game. You got the fucking flatliner, my man. Absolutely. Liv Morgan back in the ring with Stephanie McMahon and Helmsley. I think McMahon Helmsley with that front kick, they've been trying to set up for yet another pedigree. Morgan, she's been getting her ass beat, but has been avoiding the big impact moments. I'll give her that. There's a high percentage neck stretch by Chyna, the ninth wonder of the world. And like I said at the jump, man, Chyna, Stephanie McMahon, Helmsley, they're already 2-time women's tag team champions. And now a DDT on the table, on the table. Well, it didn't quite get the table, but it was still in the outside match. Now China going with a pinpoint accurate shoulder block from the top. Liv Morgan, are you watching the ref? She's watching the ref out at 2. A victory for Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley spells the death, man. We are deactivating the titles if they win because we're done having them on TV. Just can't take it. Just can't take it. And Liv Morgan is getting pinned by China. Rhea Ripley, man, coming off a big-time sledge from the top rope to the floor. Back inside of the ring. A riptide, maybe not. Well, look at this electric chair hold by Rhea Ripley. Electric chair driver is what you'd call that. And an ab stretch bomb by Liv Morgan. And once again, both of these ladies standing tall. I mean, you can say whatever you want about all of them. Look at this key lock. Was that a key lock? You call that a prism hold by Rhea Ripley to retain the titles. Oh, and China, man, just too big, maybe too big for Rhea Ripley to hold. She's gonna try to finish off with the fucking pump handle slam. The Rhea Ripley driver, whatever she calls it, now to the second row. Maybe she's got other plans. Look at this pull down. And it's getting a little desperate for the challengers here. China rolling up. Liv Morgan's got Stephanie McMahon Helmsley taking care of pretty well outside of the ring. China trying to fight back. Off the ropes. It's going to be a do-si-do. Trying to get back control. Looking for the pedigree. Tario with the pedigree! Pinner! McMahon Helmsley's up! We can have new champions down to. They got it! We got new champs! Woo! They did it! I can't believe it. They did it. I'm so glad we ran this last match, man. The championships are alive. Man, we had one explosion. It was probably the worst explosion of the year. I know it's great that we have explosions now and everything, but that one wasn't smacking the down, if you know what I'm sizzing. They saved the division. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, you are gone. You were going to be gone anyway. But the division has been saved. The division has been declared solvent. And this time we will not forget our saviors of the tag team division. Oh, snap. Liv Morgan just went for some shit from the top rope to the floor. It may have been a senton. She crashed and burned. That's the end. Off of that pedigree. The winners of the match in 7 minutes, 26 seconds by way of pinfall. New Women's Tag Team Champions, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley and China. Paul is in tears backstage. Tears of happiness, tears of pride. Paul's so happy he's going to get the double point tonight back at the Marriott after the show, if you know what I'm saying. Now that's dirty as fuck. I know, and I'm sorry, but he's happy. I'm happy. We're all happy, and I can't believe it, but I'm happy that Stephanie McMahon Helmsley came on our show and did the fucking deed. It was a hell of a contest. 5 stars! Says the great Dave Meltzer. I'm inclined to disagree. While I am very, very happy that Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley were finally usurped, were finally defeated. This was it. The whole division was going to be deactivated from the damage of their reign. And we just can't have them on TV, man. We just can't have them on TV. Congratulations to the new 3-time Women's Tag Team Champions, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley and China. Oh, I'm going to give this one 52%. It was a death match. Didn't see a lot of death match stuff. It was fast and furious action. I don't want to take nothing away from it. But I said, give me blood and give me guts and give me death. Well, nothing died. And I got to be happy for that. But all the same, 53% a good in. Good apostrophe N in brackets. It was a good in. Man, we're 2 weeks away from Full Nelson 6. And this is the end of the show, my friends. This is the end of the show now. We are 2 weeks away from Full Nelson 6. Absolutely crazy. We are looking forward to Full Nelson. Next week, we climb a little bit closer, man. Now, the Multi-Universal Championship is going to be defended. Ludwig Kaiser, 2-0 in the division. He's got one more test, brother. He's got one more test. If that, Ludwig Kaiser may have sealed his fucking fate going to Full Nelson 6 against Omen Osborne. Now, I said, that Multi-Universal Championship, brother, that used to be the lowest of the motherfucking low. And thanks to Omen Osborne, it is a premier championship in the pro wrestling industry. It really is. It is absorbing. Soon, the ECW Championship will cease to exist in Global Sport Council. Our champion, Black Saturn, will have his 6th and final ECW Championship defense against a series of challengers. It will be one man. Next week, we will find out the number 1 contenders for the ECW Championship. Deathmatch action continues as yours truly, Brian Benjamin Andrews, takes on one Dan Housen, not to be confused with Dan Halen. Dan Housen had my car towed, and I don't like it. I don't like Dan Housen. I don't like his shenanigans. I don't like his shtick. I think he'd be better on a YouTube short than on a pro wrestling program. And while I love bullshit and falderall, and I love article bait, and I love shit going down. Dan Housen, I just put it like this. I'll just put it like this, my man. You do what you want to do, but by the grace of God, all right, by the grace of God, you made your way to this particular league and Global Sport Council. And you want to have my car towed. Brother, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish fucking with a man like me. But you need to read the fucking room, man. I may have had more matches than anybody in this fucking league, but I'm not exactly pulling up heavyweight. Now, I've afforded myself an opportunity in the ECW Championship Division, and you want to have your ass shoehorned up in that. Oh, we're gonna have the pyro, Danhausen. We're gonna have the gimmicks, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see once and for all. And you can ask Al Snow, you can ask Swerve Strickland, you can ask D-Lo Brown, you can ask any of these motherfuckers coming up in here. What are you really made of? Because now you got the founder. Now you got Brian Benjamin Andrews. And if there's one thing everybody can agree on is that Brian Benjamin Andrews does not fall victim to bullshit and falderall. I am unfuckwithable. I am infallible. It's time to learn a lesson. But our main event next week, next Wednesday night, another ECW championship match. The man that should have been in it in the beginning. You want to talk about the grace of God? Well, if you're an ECW competitor, you better be giving your thanks to the constellation known as Brandon, who finally enters the ECW division on its sunset, on its way out. Brandon versus the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu for an opportunity at number 1 contendership. Brandon, one time giving it a try in the ECW division. And it's, by the way, thanks to our intrepid commissioner, Brandon, that you see so much hardcore action. And not just hardcore with the explosions and the tables and the tasers and the swords and a hell in a cell and all the blood and all that stuff. It's about upping the odds, man. All right, it's about pushing the action forward. It's about raising the stakes. It's about evolving the action. And we can thank the constellation known as Brandon for that. And I'm very happy he's putting himself in this division one time. Because if it wasn't for Brandon, ECW would be a footnote today. But instead, it is a worldwide. So this world and the universe beyond, man, featured division still to this day. Thanks to Brandon and the Global Sport Council. So you're going to see Danhausen versus me. You're going to see our commissioner, Brandon take on Sabu. Oh, we're fighting to the bone for a shot to face each other for an opportunity at Black Saturn. All that and so much more. The commissioner's going to grade this show. Fun show again. I agree. We've been on a good run. I think we're going to have some kick-ass articles coming on globalsportcouncil.com here pretty soon. Man, just continue to watch. Continue to pay attention, brother. Full Nelson 6. Got the fool, yeah. Full Nelson. I don't know what it's going to be. Talk back. Full Nelson. Ooh, Full Nelson. I don't know what it's going to be. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We're going to be bringing a gala affair for the 6th time. Full Nelson. Incredible. We'll see you then. We'll see you next time. Stay cool. Stay hot. Be good to one another. Treat yourself well. Get some good rest. We'll see you next time. We are Dismissed.